everybody, and welcome to my second book haul. I went to a signing, so I needed those books. Book haul? Like most of these books I got for the signing that I attended were 16 in Scotland, and it was amazing. So a lot of these books are signed. Like, not all of them I've got for the signing. I've said that. But yeah, let's just get right into it because there are a lot of books. The first book that I've got is The Problem of Forever by Jennifer L. Armentrout. The Queen has a new book, so of course I have it. I pre-ordered it, I read it, I loved it. I post-edited the shit out of it because it was so amazing. And yeah, it's really pretty. And it's not signed, even though Jennifer was there, but it was too heavy to get with me. Then we also have a new Jennifer Armentrout book, and that is Torn, the second book in the Wicked series. And oh my god, we waited over a year for this, over a year, and now we finally have it. And I've read it in a day. I didn't put it down. It was amazing. And now we have to wait another year for the last book. But it was just so amazing. And it's self-published, that's why it didn't get that much attention. Because self-published books aren't real books. Yeah. Also, it isn't signed because it came out right after the signing. Oh my god. But Jennifer is just the most amazing human being I've ever met. She's so nice. She talks with you even when you're standing there starstruck and just staring and being like she asks questions and she's just amazing. And she loved my t-shirt because I had my vlog is better than your blog t-shirt on, and when she saw it she was so freaking happy and she wanted a picture of it, and I was on her Facebook page, and of course people told me that the quote is wrong. I know that the quote is wrong. Do you see me writing the stuff here? No, I have a vlog and not a blog, so of course I had to switch it up. Anyways, let's get on. It's just epicness pure, and you definitely have to check Wicked out. Or Torn. You definitely have to read Wicked first. Then we have Smut by Karina Helly, and it was also such an amazing book, and it was funny as hell, and I've got it signed. And it says, Julia, no shame in smut. Like, Karina was such an amazing human being, and yeah, you have to check out this book because it's hilarious as hell. Then the next book I have is The Play, also by Karina Helly. I've read it a while ago and I wanted to have it for the signing. And yeah, smart me didn't realize that The Play is the thickest book out of the McGregor books. And so I had to put out Raising the Sun because The Play was so huge and I wouldn't have gotten any more books with me. Yeah, real smart, Julia, real smart. But it says, Julia, believe in the best. Yes. And the cover is also really pretty, so yeah, that's a win. Then the next book is Crash Ride, and also Backstage by T. Gebhardt, the second and third book in the Power Station series. Woo! And I don't own the first book because I read the first book and I loved it, and then I wanted to read on, so I got the second book so I could read on and to get it signed. And it says, Dear Julia, Troy Harris, forever. And I also love like the starting of every chapter. It's so pretty. And yeah, it was an amazing book, and I can't wait to read the third book. Next books that I've got were Wrong and Right by Jana Ashton. And funny story, my brain thought all the time that Right would be the first book. It isn't. Wrong is the first book. I've got Right first to get it signed. Thank you for reading. Yes. And so, I read this one first. I wanted to read it on the plane ride to Edinburgh, but I didn't have time. And then before the signing, I also didn't have time. But then I started it on the way back, and I couldn't put it down because it was epicness, pure. And then I realized it was the second book. It's only a companion novel, so it was okay, but so I kind of knew what would happen if wrong. Yeah, so I wasn't too happy about that because the timelines kind of cross over, so yeah, not too happy about it, but it was okay, it turned out okay, I wasn't really spoiled for wrong. And those are amazing, and the covers are so epic. The next books are The Friend Zone, the second book in the Game On series, and Idol, the first book in the VIP series by Kristen Callahan. And I've read The Friend Zone already, and this came out right before the signing. And I just had to get The Friend Zone in physical copy because Kristen Callahan barely does any signings, and so I had to get these signed. And yeah, now they are signed. And I'm so happy that I've got them signed because these books are some of my favorite books ever. Then I've got Packed by Helena Hunting, and funny story, they wanted to cut the line right in front of me. We had wristbands with numbers on it, and it was 200 something, and they only called till 180, and it was the end of the signing. It was like the ending time, and she still signed, and so they kicked basically everybody out with higher numbers because she would sign at the meet and greet afterwards, but I didn't have a ticket for the meet and greet, so I begged them so that I could stay, and I was allowed to stay, and that was the happiest moment besides meeting Jen and Karina of the whole signing for me, because otherwise I would have been so sad. But holy shit, Helena's line was so long, like so long. And yeah, then in the last minutes I've got my book signed, and yes, I was just so happy. So the next two books that I've got are Rusty Nail and Nuts by Alice Clayton. And if you are around for some time, me and my friends have this inside joke with Wallbanger because they were like, that is the most ridiculous / awesome title ever, because also of these covers. They just love screaming around Wallbanger! And yeah, they wanted me to get Wallbanger signed, but I didn't. I got Nuts signed. And when I told them what was written in my book, they just couldn't deal anymore. Because it says, have fun holding my nuts. And they were just laughing so hard. It just, yeah. They couldn't anymore. And yeah. So I've got this finally signed. It's a new series, and this is the second book that I've wrongly ordered. Like, not wrongly ordered, but where I got the third book thinking it was the second book. Yeah. And now I have it. Then I've got Beautiful Bitch by Christina Lauren, which is one of the novellas. And I actually got it for free because at the registration party for the signing we've got a free book, and they had a lot of Christina Lauren's books, and I don't own the novellas, and I don't really want to buy them because they're kind of expensive for just novellas, so I got this one and I've got it signed. Look at it, and those two women are just so nice. They were amazing. So the next book that I've got is Sweet Home by Tilly Cole, and that is the book that I've got with me and didn't get signed because her line was so long, ginormous long, and I didn't even get a wristband because it was just so full. And it's so heavy, I was so mad at myself that I got this heavy book with me. And I started reading it. I'm still reading it because I just couldn't deal anymore with this book. I don't know if I will ever finish it because, yeah, it's not really my thing. So we will see. And then I've also got After by Anna Todd. Anna Todd was also at the signing. Her table was empty at some point. And I didn't bring after because I've got Sweet Home with me. So I was there. I've got a book plate signed by Anna, so I can get it signed now like that. But I was really sad that I didn't bring this one with me. Then the next book I have is Relentless by Cassia Leo, and I also got it signed by her, and she was really nice. And it says, "Great meeting you at Rare 16. And it's really pretty because it's the pink marker, and yeah, I also love the spine. I love these colorful spines. They are my favorite thing ever. So then I've got The Vincent Boys and The Vincent Brothers by Abby Glines, and she was also there, but I could only bring The Vincent Boys with me, and yeah, that's it. And well, I've got them actually used, but they're in a pretty good condition. Like, you can't really tell that they're used, and so I'm pretty happy that I've got them for that cheap. Then the next books that I've got are A Pound of Flesh and An Ounce of Hope by Sophie Jackson. She was also at the signing, but I didn't even bring the books with me because I didn't have any space left, and her line was also so long and ticketed, so I didn't get a ticket and I wouldn't have gotten them signed either way. So I'm glad that I've left them at home, but I haven't read them yet. But they have colorful spines, so they are really pretty, and yeah. Then the next book that I've got is Thoughtless by C.S. Stevens, and I've also got it used, and it was nearly new condition. And as you might see, this is full of the broken spine thing. Then this one is totally bent, and on the back it's also like destroyed basically. And I wrote them and I was like, this is not the condition that I ordered. And so I've got the book for free. I got my money back and they said just keep the book. So yeah, now I have Thoughtless for free. And I will read it. She was also at the signing, but because I only had this one and I didn't want this one to get signed because it's so destroyed, I didn't go to her line, and she was also ticketed. So yeah, and her line was really long too. So yeah, maybe next time. That were all of the signing books. And now we're coming to 3 other books that I've got, and that is first off Illumine by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I finally got this book. I'm like the last person ever to get this book. Well, it was for €10 on Amazon, a hardcover for €10. That is so rare these days, so I just had to get it, especially because I wanted to read it sometime. So now I have it. Woo! And then I also got Kindred Spirits by Rainbow World, World Book Day book, and it was finally cheap on Amazon. Before it was €3 something, and now it was €1 something, so I got it, and it's so cute-ish. And the last book that I've got is Leaving Amarillo by Casey Quinn, and I don't know anything about it except that I really like the font of the book, and the back is also looking really cool. And yeah, that's the last book that I've got. So now let's see if I can hold them all up for you. Okay, let's try to pick them up. Like, you can already see them. Like, so many books. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, look at, oh my god. Oh my god. They fell. So that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye. Why the hell is the sun now coming out and making the screen look all weirdish? And the lightning sucks now. Thank you, sun. Can you go away, please? It's freaking cold outside, by the way.